No, Rick and I are going to argue because I can't argue with 611 points and 45, which should be 51.
Empty calories, as you like to call it, Tim.
No,
those yards are empty calories.
But Rick, they should have put up 51 points. That's not empty. That's a full belly. It's our defense.
You know what? It could have been a 17-point victory with the same amount of yards with just more rushing yards. But you made it closer than it had to be. That's what I mean by empty calories. You got fat. You got fat on bad play calling. So,
and again, in the opening, I talked about it. So with Williams, he makes these amazing plays, and he makes amazing plays. But too often, I'm seeing he's not taking that check down and getting us into 3rd and long instead of 3rd and 5. When you got that guy right in the flat, drop it to him. I know you get the guy down, but don't try to force something in way down the field that has a low percentage. Just take those yards because, like Rick, you're saying, we have a running back that's going to get us those yards. You know, if we're 3rd and short, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2, our whole playbook's open. You can run or pass, keep the defense on their heels, right? When you get in a situation where it's 3rd and 10, well, there's not a lot of options out there, and so you really are putting yourself behind the 8 ball. I want to stop short of telling him that to stop making those shots because he takes those shots and they work so often. It's the big part of this offense. I think the announcer said that we were 8th in the country in big plays, and when you have those big plays, it makes your defense that much more lethal. But I want to stop short of like calling out Riley because there were plays there that he left on the table because there were guys wide open. A dump off, Rick, right? For 2-3 yards, it's the same exact thing as a run. You're still going to keep the clock running. You drop it off. The guy's going to fall down inbounds. We're going to pick up 5-6 yards, just like a run play. But unfortunately, I think that Williams just was throwing the ball down. And this is the second year, 15th, 16th, 17th start, whatever it is. I can't wait to see this mature even further because you can't teach the talent he has.
Well, there was multiple times on 1st down that we were throwing it for over 25 yards. There's no need to do that. There isn't. Okay. Given where the roster was sitting health-wise going into this game. Okay. And coming off of a bye week and coming off of the game at Utah and what we saw. Now, look, hey, Lincoln Riley's Lincoln Riley, but I'm going to question what I saw. Now, am I happy that we won? Yes. That's fine. I'll take the W. But this type of play calling already lost us a game. And when we play quality opponents, whether it be UCLA or Notre Dame or in a bowl game, our defense is a liability. And it's even more so of a liability when we have injuries. And you saw that at the linebacker spot, wide open in the middle. So you have to adjust your play calling with your offensive personnel to prevent the other team from getting the ball. Plain and simple. That's all. And I didn't see it this week, and I didn't see it at Utah. That's all. We got lucky this week. We didn't get lucky last 2 weeks ago.
And to Larry, to answer your question, time possession was 30 minutes 46 for USC, and for Arizona 29-14. So really negligible. The time possession was pretty even.
Thanks to the fourth quarter, and they started running it because I think up to that point, what Rick's saying is what Lincoln finally did in the fourth quarter is what he would like to see him doing at the beginning of the game.
Absolutely.
With Travis Dye and peeling Caleb back, saying we don't need to score in 3 plays every time we get the ball.
Because you could exactly, Larry, because you can give him a heavy dose with run and then do a little play action and boom, bomb over the top. I'm better with that because, hey, you're going to get them. You're going to make them stop the run, which we know they can't. And you've got the receivers on the outside to take advantage of that.
What I saw a lot with when Caleb had more than 3 seconds in the pocket, if he was 3 to 5, he had a crosser underneath anywhere from 10 to 15 yards running free. There wasn't a guy 10 yards and he was taking the 25, 30-yard shot. That's
my
what
point.
He doesn't even need to take the 2 to 3 yarders. He had 10 to 15-yard first downs, and he's not even looking at them.
And not even, Larry, not even 10. Take that 5. Take that 3. Because in modern offense, that is a run play. That is your run play. Drop it off in the flat. drop it off to your tight end, drop it off to whoever you have that's 5, 3, 4, 5, 10 yards out. But he's taking that deep shot, and that's when this year, that's when these drives have stalled. But I can't believe we're here arguing and getting so upset on. We're 7-1. We should have scored 51 points. And we had Gentry out. You know, we had Goforth out. We had lots of injuries during the game, before the game. We had our 2 best receivers out, and we're talking. I want to switch it because I think we're just being a little bit too negative, to be honest.